morning, Stitch Roadie friends. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am going to start this video on somewhat of a low note, which is not normal for me. But this, I have to address the issue of the jerks who are scammers on the videos. The last video, and if someone knows how this is done, I would appreciate some insight. When I do a video in which I'm sharing something that I am passing on to you, I do not use any of those keywords in the text, in the written text of the video. And they only seem to attack the videos in which there is a sharing going on. And so there must be some algorithm or something in which they're picking up the word because everyone knows how to address these issues in the comments. But this last video was a cluster, and we were attacked. And it's so sad for me because I do this for fun. I don't have a whole lot of time, so I don't want to spend time chasing down the jerks. But what has to happen is I have to go through and report each of the replies that are not me. And you should know that I would never, ever, I'm saying it right here, I never reply that you are a winner. I let G post a poster at the end of the next video. So at the end of this video, there'll be a post that they're, who were the winners with the random number generator. I never say the names out loud. I am trying to protect the community along with myself. So I can't imagine that they are watching a whole video. So there must be some algorithm developed in which they pick up context, which is so disheartening. It is just so disheartening. And I am so discouraged. I have to say, I'm so discouraged this last time because there were several of you who got excited, and my heart breaks that it wasn't true and that you might have succumbed to being hacked. I understand if you don't want to watch anymore. I understand if you are equally as disgusted as I am. I'm still struggling with it. I am still struggling with it. So just know that I am contemplating whether to continue on with any kind of gift sharing, whether that creates a situation that puts you at risk, or how to do that. How to do that. I just don't know. But know that if I do, that I would never contact you by email. I would never comment on your comment that you're a winner, and I would never expect you to pay for postage. I would never request, just be safe out there. There are some jerks, unfortunately. So let's get on to some fun stuff, okay? Market day. I have a lot of haul. This whole video is about haul. I know the stress of the week. The stress of the week. I am COVID negative though, so that's the high note. Unfortunately, G still is not. So that is the frustrating part. So our grandchildren have not been able to come over. Um, I have a grandson that's turning 21 this week. I mean, really, is that like crazy or what? I just can't even get over that. Um, but Cheryl, who is one half of Stitching with the Sisterlies, and I celebrated my negative status by going to Market Day at Acorns and Threads. And I not only picked up my pre-orders, but I found some new stuff also, and I picked up some hauls. So I'm going to share that with you and see if there's something in that pile that sparks your interest. I do have to show you this gorgeous, gorgeous bag from Linux Stitches Creates. I mean, look at this bag. I am just, okay, I'm thinking at this point I have more bags than one could possibly need. But oh, I have a lot of whips too. I have a lot of whips. And this is so gorgeous. I just, you know, and I love the text of the fabric. It's just very, very beautiful. And I'll put the link in the drop-down box. And please, please, if you are going to stick around, given the drama of the last video, please subscribe. I could really use a thumbs up. I could really use some encouragement. And today is a sunshine day, which is really great. And I'm doing this video before the boys arrive. We are on the downhill slide to getting our construction done. I am so excited because then I can start having some girlfriends over again. Parking on around here is at a premium because of this construction trucks. But we're getting close. We're getting close to being done. So, okay, on to haul. Well, I have to show you. I have to show you. I already started one of my market. I had to. There was no two ways about it. It had to be the #1 market start for me, and it is Lucy Beam Love and Stitches. This is designed by Rebecca Noland. Buying cross stitch like I'm immortal. Now, rumor has it that Beth Twist read this wrong, and when she first saw it, she thought it said, buying cross stitch like I'm immoral. Either way works, right? Well, here I am. First 2023 market stitch on the way. I am just like a dog with a bone, and I have no clue what this is stitched on. I have a feeling it was a Fortnite fabric, and I'm thinking it's a 40 count. I'm doing 1 thread over 2 for the called for threads, which were gentle art threads, and it's not my normal color, you know, the colors that I am drawn to. I love it. I love it. And so, and my plan is to frame this in a really fancy frame. Yeah, I'm going to frame it in a really fancy frame. Yeah. I chose this particular chart because my sister has a granddaughter. She is the only girl in that generation. So we're all about her, you know. Our family is filled with boys, and So we're like cheering her on, that little Spitfire. And when I saw this, I knew that this was going to be something that I was going to stitch for her one day. And it's a Tumbleweeds, a division of Little House Needleworks. And it says, I figure if a girl wants to be a legend, she should just go ahead and be one. I just love it. Every girl needs this hanging in her, somewhere in her view, right? Dirty Annie's Southern Style. Deja Poo. I might hang this in one of my newly remodeled bathrooms. The guest bathroom, that would be like, and then people could have a laugh. I have on order the other half of this particular one, Heartstring Samplery, and there's a Sting. I have Sting Like a Bee, and I have on order Float Like a Butterfly, and I got the little wood. But I just think that is so precious. So I have that on a back order. You know, Janine McGowan is by far at the top of my list of designers. Her charts are just so beautiful, the blue flower. And the colors, her use of colors and design are just beautiful. And I love quail. You know, Sisters, we had a lot of quail. I don't have as much quail here, but it's just interesting how they function as a group. It's kind of like if a group of cross stitchers were going to a cross stitch shop, and there's one that's on the lookout and telling the others, the charts are over here, the charts are over here, and then they all run. Yeah, do you understand what I'm talking about? Well, this one is called Spring Quail. The colors are absolutely stunning. And then this chart, Rabbit Parade. I mean, really? How could you not? How could you not do this? I mean, every animal has rabbit ears, even the bee. I got this one because I thought it would be great for my younger son's family. You know, they're coffee drinkers. They're big coffee drinkers, and my younger grandsons are all about the dinosaurs too. So this kind of combined the two, and this is a Silver Creek Sampler Jurassic Perk, brewed to extinction. That's going to be a fun stitch. Can you see I'm going to be stitching for years here? Yeah. Of course, I had to pick up the Prairie Schooler 2023 because, you know, I was informed that I had to pick this up, and yes, I did. Although I am done with the snow. I am so ready for no more snow. And I feel so bad for all those people in the hills of California and across the nation that are still, I mean, Chris Yo posted a picture today of snow, and I was like, oh, I am over it. I am so over it. Yeah. Now, this particular chart, I didn't see it in the you know, when they were showing all the charts and stuff. I didn't see it, but Janine had set up at Acorns and Threads in the annex area all the new Nashville releases that she brought back. She brought back 7 suitcases of charts, and I saw this, and I was like, should I or shouldn't I? And so, you know, she's my Yoda, my cross-stitch Yoda. So if I'm scared about something, about cross-stitch, then, you know, she has to come stand next to me, and she has to explain to me how it is done, and is it conceivable that I could do this? Is it conceivable? And so she's standing right next to me, and I said, so tell me, how's this done, and can I do this, and I want to? And she's like, yes, you can. I am so excited about this. And the reason I'm excited about this is, you know, I went to an antique store a few months ago, and my heart kind of ached, because in the antique store was a whole bin, a whole pile of old black and white photographs, family photographs, and people buy them to use in paper crafting. But I just, I don't know. It just, it kind of, it may, I don't know. Do you feel that same way, or is it like, oh well? Well, when I saw this, I had a vision of taking some of my old family photographs, like the black and white ones from my parents and G's parents, and cutting them up and making them into these ornaments. And then on the back side, you can put information, and I decided I'm going to make a whole tree of family picture ornaments. And from what Janine told me, this is done with paper. It's stitched on paper. And she said, I can do it. So if I can do it, you can do it. And you need sharp scissors. And then what you purchased with the pattern was this whole amazing charm pack of little charms to hang on the top corner of the ornaments. This is a sooner than later project, just because I want to see if I can pull it off. That one with the little boy is, you know, yeah. I'm very excited about that one. October House Fiber Arts, a skinny mini pattern. Snip, snip. Yes, please. Because you can not only do the whole little pillow, but you could make the individual little scissors into little fobs, or, you know, whatever. Of course, we are in the beehive. Do you need to get a drink? Do you need to get a drink? Do we need to take a market break? I watched A Man Named Otto for the second time because I wanted G to watch it. And so you were able to buy it on the TV. And he loved it. You know, rarely does he say, I really like that movie. But he loved it. Tom Hanks just brings it home. And all of the other actors in the movie were incredible. So I would highly recommend that movie. So original design by Robin Sample, Honey Fair. that beehive is what got me. Yep. Oh, I know. You're going, she's gonna, this is the 2023? Yeah. Professional Hiveman's Clockwork Pollination. Superior Bees. This is a summer house Stitchworks. The color, it could be, it is a chart that could be, you know, parceled out. Is that a cross stitch word? Parceled out? Yeah. This one is Irreverent. It's by Rebel Stitcher Designs. Happily Ever After, but when my friend Julie was at Market Day on Friday, which I could not go to because I was still positive, showed me, she said, on your list. I said, tell Janine to put it in my bag. I love these irreverent stitches that are stitched on a very fancy stitch. But if you're offended, look away. This one, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful, and I'm going to see if Jolynn, if and when I ever get it done, if Jolynn will finish it for me. She's one of the finishers at Acorns and Threads, and she does such fabulous work. And yes, I think to myself, you can do finishing, but I can't do all of it, nor do I want to. And I've seen her work, and it's gorgeous, but I love this. And this is the Primitive Hare Mother Ocean Queen of the Needle series. So it's a needle book. That's the outside, and then the inside has the different size needles. And I bought the little fabric pack that goes with it. Yeah. I do have one thing on order. No, I have two things. I have Float Like a Butterfly, and I have I believe it's a Brenda Gervais tomato stitch. I forget the name of it though, but I'll show it to you when I get it. I also received, I had one in a Zoom, I was part of a Zoom program with Acorns and Threads stitching, and I won a Bitsy Keep, and it came, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. This is the second one I have. I have this other one here that's Acorns and Thread one, but this one has bees. Yeah. And I just keep it on the counter, and I use it with threads and needles and things like that. So it's kind of, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah. So I wanted to share with you also just what book I'm into right now. Yes to Life, I'm still reading that. I have gotten back into The Myth and Normal that I'm working on. There is a TV show on BritBox, I think it's on BritBox, that is Beyond Paradise, I think it's called. I believe it's well, it is a takeoff of a previous Britcom that was called, I think, Death in Paradise, and it's where these British detectives work on the islands. Well, now one of them's back in the UK, and that's been highly entertaining. Highly entertaining. So, yeah, that's all I got for you today. Yeah, I'm going to finish that buying cross stitch like I'm immortal. Yeah, that has to be the finish. And I added it to my dry erase board, and it will be the next finish, I'm sure, because I am so motivated. I'm getting together with girlfriends this week to stitch, and hoping for better weather. Yes, I'm looking for better weather. I have a couple stitch days ahead of me, and so life is looking good. If we could just get G to convert over, it would be perfect. It would be perfect. So I hope you guys are doing okay. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm sorry. I truly apologize for the chaos that the last video created with the scammers. Yeah, it is disheartening, and I apologize. So you take care, and stay tuned for that poster that G will post. Thank you. Love you guys.